Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara recently presented the staff of office and certificates to 4 newly recognized monarchs in the state. Among the honorees are Mujahid Asari Dokubo, a former Niger Delta freedom fighter from the Kalabari extraction of the state. Asari Dokubo was recognized as the Amayanabo of Torusarama Piri in the Degema local government area of the state. Today, Clearview News Desk beams the spotlight on his profile.
Mujahid Asari Dokubo, formerly known as Melford Dokubo Goodhead Jr., is a major political figure of the Ijaw ethnic group in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria. Born in 1964 into a middle-class Christian family in Buguma River State, his father was a court judge, while his mother a housewife. He received his primary and secondary education in Port Harcourt. Asari thereafter proceeded to study law at the University of Calabar, but dropped out after only 3 years in 1990, citing problems with university authorities as his reason for doing so. After several attempts to complete his education, Asari's activism led to his inability to complete his degree program at the Rivers State University of Science and Technology for similar reasons that ended his educational pursuit at Calabar in Cross River State, Nigeria. After dropping out of school, Asari converted to Islam and changed his name to Mujahid Dokubo Asari to reflect his newly found faith. He spent the better part of the 1990s attempting to get himself involved in regional politics, running for 2 offices in Rivers State in 1992 and 1998, which was unsuccessful. In the early 1990s, Asari spent a brief period in Libya, where he claims to have received basic military and political training. In 1998, the Ijaw Youth Council was formed and Asari, as a founding member, was appointed as the vice president of the organization. The organization issued the Kayama Declaration in November of that year, expressing long-held Ijaw concerns about the loss of control of their homeland and their own lives to the Nigerian state and oil companies operating in the region. The declaration was accompanied with a letter addressed to oil companies to suspend operations and withdraw from Ijaw territory. The IYC pledged a peaceful struggle for freedom, self-determination, and ecological justice with a campaign of celebration, prayer, and direct action called Operation Climate Change, which began December 28. Thereafter, the Nigerian government responded with an immediate crackdown on the group. Asari became the IYC's president in 2001 and led the group to pursue an agenda of resource control and self-determination by every means. By 2004, Asari had retreated from public view and went on to create the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, NDPVF, which would emerge as a major catalyst for unrest in the Delta region. The NDPVF, a militant group, was funded in large part by local and regional politicians who sought great profits from the region's oil revenue. The Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force quickly escalated to an armed conflict with a rival group known as the Niger Delta Vigilante, NDV, who were also seeking to control the region's oil resources. Combat was concentrated primarily in Warri and subsequently Nigeria's oil capital, Port Harcourt, as well as areas to the city's southwest. Both groups engaged in oil bunkering and other illegal forms of oil resource extraction. A change in political ideals by the NDPVF caused the group's former sponsors to withdraw their financial support and begin to channel funds to the rival NDV. Asari's NDPVF then made a declaration of all-out war against the Nigerian state. The threats to attack oil wells and pipelines by the NDPVF led withdrawal of several personnel of companies operating in the region, resulting in a massive drop in oil production of 30,000 barrels per day, leading to a significant hike in the price of petroleum worldwide. Due to the crisis caused by the unrest, the then president, Olusegun Obasanjo, called for peace talks with Asari and the leader of the NDV, Ateke Tom, in Abuja. However, the effort was unable to yield the desired result. After his refusal to endorse the legitimacy of the Olusegun Obasanjo government, and due to his public support for self-determination of his native Ijaw people and independence for the Niger Delta, Asari was arrested and charged with treason by the Nigerian federal government. On June 14, 2007, Asari was released on bail as part of the new president, Umaru Yar'Adua's pledge to restore peace in the Niger Delta region. As part of late Yar'Adua's amnesty incentives to eliminate terrorist activities in the Niger Delta, the federal government awarded massive cash rewards to Asari and other militant leaders of the Niger Delta. He received an annual cash payment of $10 million from the federal government as part of the Federal Pipeline Security Protection Fee to protect Rivers State pipelines and creeks bombed by militants who kidnapped and killed workers and guards in the areas. In 2013, Dokubo Asari became a citizen of Benin Republic and relocated his wealth and assets out of the Niger Delta to Cotonou, Benin Republic, where he built several schools, colleges, and a university for the school children and students in Cotonou. He has, however, remained vocal about key issues affecting the nation's polity, especially in the Niger Delta region. Mujahid Abubakar Dokubo Asari recently received the staff of office as the Amayanabo of the source, LM Kalabari, from Governor Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State. LM Kalabari, renowned as the cradle of Kalabari development, holds a revered place in the annals of Kalabari history and socio-political development. As the first settlement of the founding fathers of the Kalabari Kingdom, it served as the origin of the kingdom's growth, preceding the dispersion of its people into present-day settlements. With over 30 years of experience of fighting injustice, environmental degradation, and advocating for resource control in the Niger Delta, Dokubo Asari's elevation provides a broader platform for him to provide leadership and guidance to his community. His unwavering commitment to the betterment of the region has earned him recognition as a champion of human rights and a steadfast advocate for the Niger Delta people.
Hi, I'm lost of words. I'm very grateful, and we're going to work together with the Rivers State government to make sure that there is peace in my domain, and resources from my domain are brought in to contribute to the revenue base of the state and to help the development and the growth of Rivers State. Thank you very much.
As Dokubo Asari embarks on this new chapter, Clearview News Desk is optimistic that he will build upon his legacy, fostering growth, development, and prosperity for the Kalabari Kingdom.